Hey guys, welcome back to the business of art. Someone asked me recently about what I would recommend to someone who's looking to start a YouTube channel, and basically what's the first piece of advice I would give them. That's a pretty general question because a lot goes into building a YouTube channel, but I'm going to do my best to answer that and basically say what I would recommend to someone just starting out. First of all, I do want to let you guys know that I have written a whole book on this subject, which could be followed from the first chapter to the end and would help you start and build up a YouTube channel. If you're interested, link in the description. But the first thing I would say is plan to stick with it. Plan to actually really work on it and give it a decent period of time to grow. Don't expect to post a video or two and get thousands and thousands of views. Expect to actually cultivate it and work on it and give it time to grow. How much time you want to give it, totally up to you. I would say at least 6 months or a year. If you do, just a video or two a week, you should be able to easily do that in your spare time while having a full-time job and a family and all that stuff, and it not interfering with it too much. One of the things you can do to make that easier is to batch record. So you can take an hour or two and record a bunch of videos and then just slowly release them. So that's my first tip, is just plan to stick with it. Second tip is don't worry about your equipment. Don't make it complicated. I use my smartphone and a tripod. That's literally all I use. I don't have any fancy lighting. I don't have any fancy sound equipment, fancy camera. If you have a fancy camera and whatnot, go ahead and use that. If you have it, use it. But use what you have. Don't let that stop you. Don't say, I have to wait until I have this. You know what I mean? You don't. You can do it with whatever you have right now. Borrow a phone if you need to. Very simple. Next is just a couple quick video tips to make not horrible videos. For YouTube, it is definitely best to film in landscape mode, not portrait. You want to have decent lighting, decent sound if you're talking in the video, and make it snap and pop. Don't have long periods of silence or long slow periods or periods where nothing happens. Spend a little bit of time editing if you need to speed any parts up, take out any dead air or parts where you're not doing anything, and also just simply be prepared before you even start the video. Those simple tips will just make your video so much better. I see people that it's a 20-minute video and it should be a 5-minute video, or the lighting's just so bad that you can't even see it, or the camera's all shaky. It's not rocket science. You just do your best with what you have, and but those simple tips, your lighting decent and not having the dead air, will increase your video quality greatly, and recording in the correct direction as well for YouTube. All right, and then the last tip I would say is make sure that you respond to comments and actually build up your community. That's a really big thing. It's really important in my estimation. There are some YouTubers that don't respond to any comments. I think that's one of the ways that I built my channel as fast as I did, the Mixed Media Girl channel, is that I actually read the comments and I actually respond to the comments. And I'll make videos based off of suggestions, and I'll do my best to help people when they're having trouble with, anything with the art. I will help them as best as I can, and I have an open door policy. So because of that, I've actually managed to build up a community. And just as a sub note to that point, ignore all trolls. You'll see me mention this 100 times if you haven't heard it already. It's one of the most important things. No matter how awesome you are, no matter how beautiful you are, no matter how smart you are, no matter how amazing your art, you're gonna get attacked on YouTube. It doesn't matter. You could be the Pope, you could be the Virgin Mary, you could be the most important or amazing person in the world, and it doesn't really matter. You're gonna get attacked, okay? So those people, completely ignore. I did state answer all comments, This is the exception. Ignore those people. Just let it brush off your shoulders and roll off your back, whatever those sayings are, and don't worry about it. It's not you personally, it's them. Okay, so I hope this was helpful to anyone just starting out a channel or considering starting a channel. If you have more specific questions, let me know in the comments. I'll do my best to answer them. Check out the book if you wish, and I will see you guys next time.